Everybody, Dutch from Dutchman Mods and Repairs. Got a Ford 5.4 liter 3-valve Triton project that I'm into right now, but I wanted to show something with the valve covers that I ran into, and maybe this will help some people avoid a little bit of a headache. If you're like me, you have the 15 bolt valve cover. And in my case, I had whoever was into this before me aped the coil onto this connection point here, and these are, I honestly don't know how in the world that's even cracked there, what they did to tighten them down so hard to actually crack. Oh, that one's cracked too. I didn't even notice that. Man, I just noticed the one that was broken. But anyways, they broke it, right? And I was down to, do I just stick the coil down in there, run it, half-baked, or replace it? So went to go replace it, could not find the 15 bolt valve cover anywhere, including on the Ford parts website catalog. But what I did find is the Dorman aftermarket, and this is for the passenger side. This is actually the number on it right there, 264908, and I believe the driver's side is a 909. It's one digit off, however it goes. But this is the 8-bolt one, so you could see the 8-bolt. You're missing, like one out here, a couple other ones. You can actually see them tabbed out in certain places. And I'm actually definitely looking forward to not having to worry about this one here. That one's a pain to get to. But the other thing you want to keep in mind, a couple things. When you're replacing that passenger side valve cover, you have the oil fill tube that's got to come off. So I wanted to show that as one and how it comes off. And you can see the tab on the end of it there. And where that rests in here is more or less like this. And that tab locks on this feature right here. So what you're going to do is very gently get a flat blade screwdriver or a pick or something behind that tab and kind of lift it towards you, just slightly enough to get past this lip, and then you're going to rotate that neck counterclockwise. Just be gentle with it. It does be gentle with it, because it does, there is some resistance there. You got an O-ring that's in there. If you're like mine has some gunk up in the kind of the quote threads. So when I was taking it off, there was more resistance than what I was expecting, but it did come off okay. But again, go gentle so you don't have to do a replacement part. The other is the placement of the VVT solenoid. So you could see here on the OEM valve cover, very large opening with the gasket here, and on the aftermarket, a much smaller orifice there and gasket. So something to keep in mind. I haven't gotten to that point, and if I've got any tips to share on that when I'm going to put it back together again, I'll let you know. I actually did mine without disconnecting the AC, and I am going to do a brief short video on that, so be looking for that. It's just going to be pointers, because I did not set the camera up when I was fighting it out, because it is a fight, but I did not want to mess with the AC stuff. So I chose the fight versus all the AC junk. So that's what I wanted to show, just the difference between the two. So don't, unless you're going to go pull the 15 bolt off of like a junkyard motor, or you got one lying around for some reason, your aftermarket ones are going to have the 8-bolt pattern on them. And then just keep in mind, you're going to be replacing the fill neck, and then also the VVT solenoid orifice is a much smaller opening. So I hope that helps somebody out. Like, share, all that good stuff, and be looking for some other stuff on this project coming into the channel. We'll see you soon. Have a good one. This is Dutch out.